What's going on? So I decided let's do the range sum query for immutable. So I just did the mutable one, which is use the Fenwick tree. Could have also used a segment tree, which I'm gonna learn those in a bit. But this problem just requires using a prefix sum array. It's very simple. So literally, how I would go through it is something like this. Create a self.prefix equals 0 index it plus nums for I in range of 1 to length of self.prefix. Take self.prefix at I plus or equal to self.prefix at I minus 1 plus nums at I minus 1 because so it starts out as 0. Wait, it starts out as 0, then this would be 0. Let's say I have an array. So let's say I have the array that they give 2, 0, 3, negative 5, 2, negative 1. So then I'm going to start my prefix array by putting a 0 in front. So there's 0 here. And then it goes to the first thing, which would be, it takes the prefix array at I, so negative 2, and it increments it based on the previous value. Yeah, I think that will work. Because the previous value is, you know what, so it's going to be negative 2. Then we go to the next one, which is I equals 2. And it's like, oh, my value is 0. So I add 0 to the previous value, which is negative 2. Then I add 3 to it, which is 1. Then I add negative 5, which is negative 4. Then I add 2, which is negative 2. And I add this, which is negative 3. Yeah, so this should work. And then the sum range will be j minus self dot prefix I. So let's imagine if we start at 0, right? So if we start at 0, if we go from 0 to 4, we want to subtract the 0 element because we want everything, because the 0 element is just going to be the 0. And then we want to subtract the thing at 4, right? Well, let's see, 0, 1, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth element would be here. But the fourth element is the fifth element in my prefix array. So yeah, I have to add 1 to this. That was actually accepted. Let's see if this time complexity is good enough. Okay, it is. So, interesting thing is, I'm actually just going to look around real quick, because I think it said dynamic programming. Yeah, so I'm kind of curious, how can you use dynamic programming? You don't need that. Oh, you know what? Prefix sum array is dynamic programming. I just never thought about it. It's a type of dynamic programming. Because you're solving smaller problems. Like you solve the problem of the sum to this range, and then you solve the problem to the sum to this range. So it's a bunch of solving a bunch of similar problems to be able to solve this problem. Yeah, I see now. Okay. Alright, yeah, so hopefully this is helpful. This problem is range sum query immutable. Oh, it's supposed by LeetCode.